I'm not really feeling the song today. So today's silence, abject silence, is brought to you by me. Not really feeling, not really feeling it today. I don't know why. Sorry about the camera work. Here we go. We're not really set up today. Just kind of like, I don't know, lazy day today. Lazy Monday or morning. Monday's in a couple days. Lazy day today. And that's okay. I think we can have one of those. I think we can have a lazy day. I think we're going to be okay if we have a lazy day. Let's do our 3 for 3 employee evaluation day for those that are watching. For those that aren't watching, I get it. Go do you. So, it's a lot of fun doing this show every day. We got our 1 year coming up on Monday. Nothing special going for the show. Don't worry. Just show up if you want to, and we'll have another good show. I think that's what I got planned. Nothing special. No one cares enough for me to make it worth that big of a fucking deal. So, just another day. It's like having my birthday. You know who's never had a birthday party? I. Nah, I met once for my 30th birthday, and I think that was fun. I went to a Red Wings game. Uh, LA Kings Red Wings game, and that was a lot of fun. I bought someone else a jersey. That's what happens on my birthday parties. Is I buy other people's shit. So it's hard to call that a birthday party. So I don't know. It's these anniversary celebrations, whatever the hell they are these days. It's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Let's just have a good day. So next Monday, our 1 year anniversary, not that big of a deal. So let's deal out our cards and pick out our pile. And let's just get the day going. So thanks for, watching since you're not here. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. How about that? We can say it like that instead of whatever weirdness which just came out of my mouth. You're in my ear. Yeah, whatever. So, oh God, it's good. It's good. Been doing this for a year. I'm pretty committed to it for now. So, got my apartment finally approved, so I move in next week. Next Tuesday, I'll be taking the day off. And I almost kind of want to just take the week off and do a reset, but we don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So, I just want to say thanks to the people that, are here, and thanks to the people that will be here. So, it's a good day. Gotta have a good attitude about things, right? Let's go. Okay, let's roll our dice. Let's get our dice going. Get her going. Yeah, okay. And then what'll be interesting for next week when I find my new place is a lot of us. No, I know, I know exception. I'm just they're jokes. I'm telling they're jokes. 46. Then just talking about 46. That's funny. Am I gonna be 46? That's okay. Next month, big month exception. Big month. Thank you for being here. Okay, we rolled a 1 and a 10. 1 and a 10 today for our employee eval day. I also know that YouTube, once they thought they gave me a block on my record because of some bullshit tarot card they saw. I know that they like to ramp down exposure, so it's understandable that my numbers have been really weird for the past couple weeks, and so it's a little disheartening. And I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to be a truthful YouTube content creator and say that it's a little disheartening to go from plus 100 views to sometimes 6, and it's like, all right, cool, like neat, And again, I can't have conversations very well during the show just because it gets in the way of like the actual show. So I completely understand that like the community feel of the show just isn't there the way that it could be for other shows. So again, I'm just saying this shit out loud because if I don't, it'll just drive me completely fucking insane. So, again, thanks for being here, Exception. Thanks for being here to everyone else. So, I really, it's funny because I did have like, I'll give you the song of the day, Queen. I'm gonna give you the song of the day. Exception. Here's the song of the day. Paige and everyone. Here's the song of the day. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I've become in this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know that you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, can feel you there. That's the song that was going on in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was Numb, sort of, by Linkin Park. And I saw Linkin Park in concert twice. Once to start a tour, and another time when they ended the tour. So it's my favorite bands are Tool, Pink Floyd, and then Linkin Park. So I love that music. So okay. Today, evaluation day, activator space, boom. We got 3 good things we're going to talk about, and then we got 3 not so good things we're going to talk about, and then we got 3 things that we're going to pay attention to. Let's not pay attention to the good shit, don't pay attention to the bad shit. We got 3 things after we talk about the good and the bad. We'll pay attention to that. We'll work it all together, so. Thanks for letting me use this as a blog and say shit out loud and blah, blah, blah. So, love you guys. Let's go. Let's dive in. Card number 1 for the good, all right? These are the first 3 things are the good things. All right, I'm going to sucker you in. This is my, we've talked about it before. As a manager, you go good, bad, good. Good things, bad things, good things. Like, hey man, I really love what you bring to the love what you bring to the team. Let's work on this, and I'm glad you're part of the team. That's a good management style. I always appreciated being talked to like that. Because I can follow along. I'm like, oh yeah, the good stuff. Okay, now what? All right, cool. Am I still here? Yeah. All right, neat. So here we are. Let's go through the good first. Card number 1. 4 of needles. The 4 of swords, 4 of needles. 4 of needles, 4 of swords. What I can tell you about the 4 of swords is it's a respite. It's time to like settle down, chill out. See, these are good. Let's look up needles. Let's look up the needles. Needles. Let's look up the needle. There we go. Needles. Good things. Good things. The main message of this card is rest. Whether you're recovering from a recent battle or need to recharge and prepare for the future, it's time to pause and collect yourself. Basically, collect all your sewing needles back, alright? Like, make sure you got everything in order. Make sure it's all, like, all where it should be, where it used to be. Okay? The doesn't end until 10. Exception, I don't give a shit about the other show. That's okay? I don't care. Alright? He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. Alright? I'm not playing to that audience. I'm playing to my audience. I don't know how often often I need to repeat that. I don't care. I don't. Not one bit do I care. At all. At all. I left that. I left it without anyone going, where you at? Anyone. Exception. Anyone. I had to take a moment. I had to pause. I had to rest. I had to recollect. I had to be me. Card number 2, about the good things. We have the moon. The moon. Let's look up the moon for good things. Let's go. We got the star, we've got the tower. Let's go to the moon. Upright. We have analyze complex or confusing situations you find yourself in. Are things really what they seem to be? What's going on under the surface? Beware of deception and listen to your instincts. They know the truth. I know my truth. I know my instincts. I am not deceived. And neither should you be. Whomever it is reading or watching, I don't care. There's a lot, there's stuff going on underneath. Maybe you're the moon, whomever it is that, maybe you're the mystery, and maybe you're hiding a little bit, and that's fine. Go be the moon. What we had, the buck moon last night was our only full moon of a month, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the buck moon means, and that's fine. But the moon is always seen as some kind of an avatar of mystery, something that kind of maybe shades, but in this particular moment, I think it's okay to know that there's a depth to you beyond what you present. There's a depth to me beyond what I present, and that's fine, and that's great. Hold on to that. Be that mystery. Be that. Card number 3 for good things. Card number 3 for good things. We have the 3 of presents. Card number 3 for good things. 3 of presents. Let's go. Making Christmas. We're looking up the 3 of Pentacles. The way 3 co-workers, people you work with. You just gotta find the people that you can. Let's go. I think it's co-workers. I think the 3 of presents is all about your co-workers. And doing stuff with like-minded people who just want to do stuff. Whether you're making presents for Santa Claus to hand out on Christmas Eve or working on something a little more mundane, 3 of presents indicates it's time to work with others to accomplish your objective. You're not in this alone. You can't do these things you can't. Hardly anyone is an island unto themselves, that's for sure. Hardly anyone is an island unto themselves. I know I've worked with people and I've gotten stuff done. It's been a long time since I've had an actual job. But I want to say any of the time I spent in Detroit, I could say that I had any experience from working with people, but not one fucking bit. So all on my own there too. Okay. In whatever I was doing. So I'm just saying You gotta work with people. You can't do this on your own. Like, if you need help, go get help. If you need, like, assistance, go get assistance. People need help, and so help them. People need assistance, and so go help them. We're all in this together. We're all trying to get from point A to point B. We're trying not to get in each other's way, and if I gotta, we're not gonna abjectly say no, you know. We're gonna hope that we can say yes. Alright, let's work on 3 not so good things now. 3 things that, look, I got bones to pick with you about, okay? 3 things that we gotta be like, oh, God, I'm really sorry about that. I guess I'll be, I don't know. If we can change it, we'll, I promise. Okay? Let's go. 3 things. Card number 1. 8 of Potions reversed. We've been dealing with this card before. This card's been showing up a lot lately. And what this means, because it's reversed, you gotta quit feeling sorry for yourself. I don't feel sorry for myself, much as I want to. I've grown up with the limitations of being handicapped to such an extent that, anybody that looks at me and has any kind of an ability to judge would go, what's going on with this guy? And it turns out I don't really, I love approval, thank you, but I don't need it. I can get sucked into wanting approval, though. I absolutely can. I can ruin my mind. I can ruin, the joy of existing with thinking that it needs to be based on the approval of someone. Instead of just me. Instead of filling my own pots. So I gotta quit feeling sorry for myself. And just keep doing what I'm doing. As shitty as this show has been sometimes, I'm still doing it because it's me. These are my pots to fill. These are my cups to fill. And and what I'm saying is, if I can be me, you can be you too. Without anyone else. Without the approval of anyone else. Without the whatever of anybody else. Card number 2, things that you need to work on. Ooh, a new card. We haven't seen this one. What is this one? We have reversed 4 of Potions. Let's look at that. Reversed 4 of Potions. Let's look this one up. I can't think of 4 potions right now. 4 potions. And I said, yeah. Alright. Suit of Needles. Suit of Potions. 4 of Potions. There we go. Reversed. Reversed. Introspection can be really positive. But make sure to stay connected to the world around you. Take a moment alone. Check in with yourself, gather your thoughts, then move back into being social. Isolation will do more harm than good. Go be with people. Hardly anyone's an island of themselves. We've been saying this. The cards are, they're backing me up a little bit. They're telling my story for me. They got my back. They know what I'm going after. They know what's important, and that's, to thine own self be true. But you gotta go prove it. You gotta make it worth it, right? You gotta go be all right, how can I be me around you now? Son of a bitch. How can I be me around you? Stop being so selfish. Stop being so self-centered. Stop being so self-directed. Ask someone, what can I do for you? instead of what can you do for me? What have you done for me? I absolutely hate when people go, I'm going to be a better person because this other person's life is terrible. Like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that at all. I hate it when people judge themselves off of other people. And that just tells me that you don't want to help that person. That just tells me that you think you're better than. And you're not. You're going to die too. Okay? Like, and if you, like, it happens. Like, none of us matter. In any way that I can ever tell you that I need to absolutely devote myself to you. Other than just pure choice of comfort. Devotion is a comfort to the person devoting themselves to someone, not to the person being devoted to. So if I'm going to help you, it's because I want to help you, not because you necessarily need the help. I want to know that I can get helped too if I need the help. So quit being a selfish little, isolating jerk and go be around people. Card number 3, things we need to, knock it off. We've got the 9 of presents. The wish card. This being in the bad 3, here's what I can tell you is I can get wrapped up in thinking what I want. I can get wrapped up in thinking that the world should be exactly what I'm asking for. And it's not. I'm not always going to get my wish. I'm not always going to be in a place where I'm okay. Trust me, a year ago, I know, I was not in a place that was ever considered a fucking wish. So you can't get wrapped up in like the highfalutin ideals of whatever it is that you might be going after. Sometimes you gotta look at the situation and take it for what it is. If it's not the best, at least it is. And you gotta work with that. You may not get everything you want, but you're gonna have it. Oh, it's not the Rolling Stones song. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You can't always get what you want, No, you can't always get what you want, right? But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, yeah. You made me do it. That damn card. I wish that was up in the top one. Then I could have done like a Dancing Queen kind of song and been like, yay, do some ABBA thing. Or like, you could do, baby do. Like, honey, I'm still free. Don't do that. Now we got 3 things to look forward to, to work on. Our top 3 good cards are like take care of yourself a little bit. Like don't like you got a little mystery about you. That's fine. You don't have to tell everyone everything about you, and that's okay. But you got to go work with people. Don't get in other people's way. And if you see someone that needs a little bit of help them out, because eventually you're gonna need a little help too. It's the Lean on Me song. I'm not doing that song. Not today. Okay, but like. Eventually, I'm going to have to call on you, and eventually, you're going to have to call on me. Okay? And then we got these other 3 things down here that are like, dude, you got to quit being so quit making it so dramatic. You don't need other people to fill you up. You got it. Quit being like, and don't have an attitude about it either. Okay? And the fact that like real life is real life, whether it's good or not. The fact that you can live it is pretty amazing. I've been watching a lot of videos lately about the subject of consciousness and like the whole aspect of like of the amount of time that humans have been here versus the amount of time that time has been here, and we mean nothing. I'm not trying to say that in any kind of like a nihilistic thing. Like I completely like I appreciate and I love this human experience, but it's nothing. Quit making it such a big deal. Early in the show, I made it a big deal out of some experience that's been gone for over a year. I don't care about it. So I've really gotten checked by these cards. That's why I do the show every day. Whether anybody watches or not, I need the reading. So now I'm going to need 3 things to work on. And if you want to work on them with me, cheers. Card number 1. We have the 2 of Presents reversed. Let's look up 2 of Presents. Making Christmas, making Christmas. La 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 la. 2 of Presents reversed. I'm not happy with this being reversed, by the way. Let's go. Reversed, you're struggling to manage your time, money, or energy, and it's starting to affect your and it's starting to affect you negatively. If you have too much on your plate, reevaluate your commitments. Analyze your expenses and cash flow, delegate tasks, and make meaningful changes that will create balance in your life. Make a budget. Do a food plan. Create an exercise routine. Do something you can follow along with instead of making it up as you go. It's tough. It's a hard life to live making it up as you go. I've had it okay. I've had it okay. I got lucky. Super lucky. Super lucky with my entire life. Where I haven't entirely had to make it up as I go. But when I do, it's brutal. Because it doesn't always work. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. You know? But make a budget. Chill out. Do you work with your coworkers. Just do the job. I know I can sometimes think that like wherever I work, I have to do better than expectations. No, no, no. I just have to get paid. Because every time I've ever worked somewhere, it's not because I should have started that company. It's because they're going to pay me to work there. I have never once had a job or applied for a job to a situation where I go, this should have been me before. Not once. I've never had that ego. I don't have that ego. Okay? I go and I work for someone because I know they're going to pay me. Now, if I have to be comfortable with where I work, and if it has to align itself to like some set of principles I may or may not have, then that's a little bit of a different thing. You know, I'm not saying I ever want to like start a shit shoveling company, but if I can get hired to shovel shit, I'm gonna be okay with being a shit shoveler. Make a budget. Be okay with where you're at. Quit stretching your finances out. Card number 2. 5 of Presents. Is that right? 5 of Presents? Alright. 5 of Presents. Let's go. Reversed. 5 of Presents. I really like this deck and I really like these cards, and it's actually like reading about the cards. There's no whimsy, and I love that. I love that. I love that there's no whimsy in the description of these cards. It really is just a down to earth, way of interpreting the cards. So I really enjoyed. I'm enjoying the hell out of this set, this Nightmare Before Christmas set. So let's go. Reverse Five of Presents. You've been going through a tough time financially or professionally, but see, we've been struggling. But your luck is finally turning around. Hooray! Lucrative new opportunities come unexpectedly and just in the nick of time. For me, it's this apartment that I have. I'll be moving into next week. Nick of time. My roommate and I we're scratching at each other's throats lately, and it happens. It's fine. Nothing bad, nothing good happens. Human interactions. I love him, he loves me, and it's great. But I gotta go. I gotta do my life. He's gonna do his life. He's moving anyways, like somewhere else that I don't want to move to. So that's really the impetus for this whole. It's like, I gotta live my life. So if you just dedicate yourself to like being you, and don't worry about what other people do, say, think, or offer, or don't offer. You go do you, and you seek it out, and do whatever it takes to be okay to be a shit shoveler, if that's what it means, if that's what it takes to pay the bills. But you're gonna be okay. Something's coming, and you gotta keep your head up. Card number 3, final things to keep working on and get the hell out of here. Exception, thank you for being here, and I apologize for any of the, not for the passion, never will, but please don't think that I came after you or whatever it is you may have been talking about. I don't care. That's the truth of it. I don't care. Card number 3, what I do care about is you and this reading every day. Card number 3, 10 of Candles. Reversed. What I can tell you about the 10 of Candles upside down is, or right side up, 10 of Candles right side up is, that's exhaustion. And I don't think we're dealing with exhaustion right now. We've got 10 of Candles. I think we've got some hope coming our way here. I think we have some hope coming our way here. Let's look it up. 10 of Candles reversed. Things to work on, things to look forward to. Let's go. 10 of Candles. Stupid eyesight. You're feeling weighed down by a heavy burden. You perceive it as something you have to deal with alone. But people are standing by, waiting to support you. Let them. You'll feel so much better. Kept telling you throughout the entire reading, you're not in this alone. Final card says, you're right, you're not in this alone. God damn it, I love it when the reading fits. When the cards do their thing, and I gotta get out of the way. I can keep my attitude and I can keep like the bullshit that comes out of my mouth, but the cards right in front of me are what the cards are. I just gotta tell the story. Get out of the way of the story. Or be a part of it because it's my story too. Right? Whatever it is you're going through. The struggle. The grind. The day to day. Sometimes the hour to hour. Sometimes the minute to minute. Whatever it is you're going through, you're not going through it by yourself. It's not always going to be pretty. And you might have an attitude or two, and that's fine. But find a moment to take a breath, remind yourself that you're worth the effort, and that there's people around you that will work with you if you're willing to work with them. I had to learn that, and I've tried to live like that. So long as people are willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with them. I'm not the only shit shoveler in this world. And it may not be what I want to be, but it's something I gotta do. And there's shit that you do that you just gotta do it. Oh man, it's not you. It doesn't have to be you, but it's a part of what you do. So be proud and be good at it. And don't be afraid to let people know that maybe you're struggling. Maybe you don't want to do this. It's okay. Amen. Get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our Friday 3 card, and then we'll head on into the weekend, and we'll see what happens next week. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just worry about today and tomorrow, shall we? I'll see you guys tomorrow for our Friday show. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It's up to you. You can leave a comment if you want. I don't really care. We're going to keep doing this tomorrow, whether that happens or not. Love you guys.